Hi, Christina Winters, Intentional Kindness, intentional-kindness.org, free balloons. I really want to stress that I am in financial dire straits. There's a couple of really big ticket items. I live in my van and I just found out it will not pass the metro area at DEQ. So I need a new camper van, or a new van. I was in construction for 14 years. I can make it a camper van. So if you know anyone that would be willing to donate one, that would be wonderful. Take payments on one. I don't really have any money to speak of, but I have a lot of skills and I will be happy to work off, or I should be starting a job here real soon. I can make payments that way. Doing balloons is wonderful and I love it, but it doesn't particularly pay the bills. It's more of a making people smile and laugh thing, and kind of spreading joy. So if you would like to contribute to spreading joy, then that would be wonderful. The other thing I really need really badly is a new computer. So I put the Street Roots resource guide up online. You'll find that on the site, and that takes a lot of work, and there's a lot of programs and back programs, and all of that stuff is expensive. Server-space is expensive. All of that costs money, and I'd like to keep it up there. But the other thing is my computer is dropping signal. So the pixels are gone, the camera's shot, there's all of those things that just happen. But at this point, even at the library, I'll be on Wi-Fi and it will just drop the signal. It's an old computer. But I'd like to build a Street Roots resource site for like the United States. And that one took me a long time because I was losing the signal when I was trying to save information. And the other is I don't have enough RAM on this system, so I couldn't open multiple windows. You know, it was constantly going back and forth or writing stuff down, or it just took a long time. So I would really like 64 RAM, you know, touchscreen, 16-inch. I mean, I would like a really nice computer so I can work on one for the United States. It's not something that I could just pop up overnight. It would take some time. So, but if you'd be willing to invest in that, invest in me. So those are the two major ticket items that I really need really badly. It's a new camper van and a new computer. I put on my sign that I would take gift cards, and this is very true, because anything that helps lower my costs in another area, I'm making a balloon, lowers my costs in one area, helps me save up for another area. So like even like a Costco card or Fred Meyer's card or Amazon is where I've been getting my balloons because I haven't been able to afford enough to order through one of the big vendors. Any assistance would be wonderful. That's kind of my little beg. I really need a camper van or a van I can convert into a camper van. And I really need a new computer. And those two things are just out of my budget. And even when I do start getting a paycheck again, they're kind of expensive. And since my van won't pass DEQ, it's got a lot of other issues too. It's not just a question of fixing the one thing. Oh, you can't even see the little mouse. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I need a new computer with a better video camera. Yeah, so it's got bad wheel bearings, and then I just found out it's got a bad converter too. So the repairs on it would cost more than it's worth. And on top of that, I live in it, so I can't really put it in the shop for a week. But I could come clean somebody's house, clean out their garage. I could do yard work. I could do events. You know, maybe you've got something going on. I could construction. I can fix stuff. I don't have my contractor's license right now, but I could do handyman work. I just don't have any tools right now either. So I really need a new van ASAP, and I really want a new computer so I can start working on the United States site for where food banks are, where shelters are, where people can go. The Street Roots resource guide is nice for us here in the metro area, but there's a lot of people that are hurting out there, and it looks like they might be starting to hurt worse over time. So if we can help them find what's near them, that would be great. So here's my plea. There's a donate funding page. You're probably on it because I think that's where I'm going to put this. So those are my big ticket items. So as you can imagine, I'm going to need several thousands of dollars. So if you can help, that's great. If you can afford this, if you could hire me, if you could sponsor something, you know. Hey, Christmas is coming. Maybe you want to sponsor me to go do balloons for preschool. I mean, you'd have to get the preschool's permission. You know, maybe you've got a team that has something coming up and you want me to go do balloons for that. You could sponsor a day of me doing balloons for somewhere else. And face painting. I did just add face painting. So, anyways, anything helps. Thank you very much for your time. Check out Straight West Resource Guide. I think we need one for the United States. Have a fantastic day.